Let's talk rock. Welcome to the What We Know channel. Today, we're diving into some of the most iconic moments in rock history, all tied to November 26th. This date might seem ordinary, but in rock and roll, it's legendary. From punk anthems to emotional farewells, and even music reaching outer space, November 26th has seen it all. So get comfortable. Let's take a trip through the stories that shaped the music we love. Let's kick things off with a bang. November 26, 1976. London's buzzing, and the Sex Pistols dropped their debut single Anarchy in the UK. This wasn't just a song, it was a Molotov cocktail thrown at the music establishment. At the time, rock was polished and elaborate. The Sex Pistols were raw, loud and angry. Johnny Rotten's snare, Steve Jones's guitar. This was the sound of frustration and rebellion. It was a call to arms for a generation that felt ignored. Punk rock exploded that day. Suddenly, anyone could pick up a guitar and shout their truth. The establishment panicked. The BBC banned it. Stores hesitated to stock it, making it even cooler. The more they tried to silence punk, the louder it got. Anarchy in the UK wasn't just a hit. It was a cultural milestone. It drew a line between the old guard and a new, ferocious movement. Punk challenged everything: fashion, politics, and what it meant to be a rock star. The Sex Pistols weren't glamorous. They were just like the kids in the crowd. November 26th marks the day punk's fuse was lit. The Sex Pistols didn't just release a single, they started a revolution. Their influence is still felt in bands today. The snarling birth of punk began with that one song, on that one day. Incredible, really. That's how you make history. Now let's shift gears, from punk's birth to the end of an era. November 26, 1968. Cream's farewell concert at the Royal Albert Hall. Eric Clapton, Jack Bruce, Ginger Baker, three legends, one supergroup. In just over 2 years, Cream redefined rock, blending blues with electrifying jams. But egos clashed, and constant touring wore them down. They decided to end on a high note, announcing a grand farewell. The concert became legendary. Tickets were gold dust, and the atmosphere was electric. They played classics like Sunshine of Your Love and White Room, cementing their legacy. This was one of the first orchestrated grand finales in rock. Cream showed that sometimes the brightest flames burn the quickest. The concert was filmed, capturing both their chemistry and tension. On the same date, punk would later explode, another chapter closed. It was a bittersweet goodbye, but their impact will never fade. November 26th, the end of Cream, the start of a legend. A supergroup's final bow, echoing through rock history. That's how you say goodbye. Unforgettable. Let's go back even further. November 26, 1962. The Beatles, still unknown to the world, are at EMI Studios in London. They're re-recording Please Please Me after producer George Martin told them to speed it up. The first version was slow and moody, but Martin saw its potential as a pop hit. With his guidance, they injected energy and crafted that signature early Beatles sound. Ringo's driving beat, harmonica, and harmonies. Suddenly, the song came alive. When they finished, Martin famously said, "Gentlemen, you have just made your first #1." And he was right. Please Please Me shot up the charts, launching Beatlemania. This was the moment the Beatles went from local band to national sensation. On the same day, they also recorded Ask Me Why, showing just how creative they were. Please Please Me is a perfect example of collaboration and finding magic in the studio. Sometimes, a little change in tempo changes everything. November 26, 1962, the day the Beatles found their hit-making formula. the start of something extraordinary. A pop revolution born in a single session. That's how legends begin, and the world would never be the same. Let's stay in the 60s, November 26th, 1964. The Zombies are in the studio recording Tell Her No. Their sound was different, jazzy, melancholic, and effortlessly cool. Rod Argent's keyboards and Colin Blunstone's unique voice set them apart. Tell Her No was written just hours before recording, a testament to their talent. The song's tough love message and catchy melody made it a standout. In the UK, it was a modest hit, but in America, it soared to number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. This established the Zombies as major players in the British invasion. Tell Her No proved they weren't just a one-hit wonder. November 26th marks the creation of a timeless 60s classic. The song's enduring quality has kept it alive in films, TV, and countless covers. It's a showcase of Rod Argent's songwriting genius and the band's unique sound. A quiet, cool moment that took America by storm. Sometimes, brilliance happens in a single afternoon. That's the magic of the Zombies. And it all started on this day. Now for a story that's truly out of this world. November 26, 1988. Pink Floyd's music is about to go where no rock band has gone before space. Soviet cosmonauts, huge Floyd fans, take a cassette of Delicate Sound of Thunder to the Mir space station. They play it in orbit, making Pink Floyd the first band officially heard in space. David Gilmour and Nick Mason even watched the launch in Kazakhstan. This wasn't just trivia. It was art transcending borders, even during the Cold War. British rock, celebrated by Soviet cosmonauts, floating above Earth. Pink Floyd's music always felt cosmic. Now it literally was. It wasn't about charts or sales, but about music's power to unite and inspire. A unique, poetic moment in rock history. November 26th. The day rock truly reached the stars. That's the spirit of Pink Floyd. Let's wind the clock back to the dawn of rock and roll, November 26th, 1955. Bill Haley and his Comets' Rock Around the Clock hits number 1 in the UK. The song had already exploded in America after featuring in Blackboard Jungle. For British teens, it was a lightning bolt. Fun, rebellious, and new. It kicked down the door for rock and roll in the UK, ending the era of crooners and ballads. Rock Around the Clock sparked a cultural revolution, paving the way for the Beatles and Stones. Its success even caused a moral panic. Kids danced wildly, adults were baffled. November 26, 1955. The UK charts changed forever. This wasn't just a hit. It was a declaration of independence for a new generation. The sound of rebellion, the start of something big. One of the most important records ever made. A landmark moment in music and culture. And there you have it, November 26th, a day packed with rock history. From punk's birth to Beatlemania, Cream's farewell to Pink Floyd in space, it's proof that any day can change music forever. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed it, subscribe and like for more stories. We've got plenty more legends to explore. Until next time, keep listening, keep discovering, and keep rocking. See you soon.